Hello students, as in previous class we learned about meaning and definition of planning, the features of planning. Now in this class we will going to discuss about the importance of planning. So here importance are nothing but benefits. So here why the plan is to be prepared in the organization. Say for example, there are so many managers, they are working in the enterprise. Production manager is going to prepare the plan. Marketing manager is also prepare the plan. HR manager is also prepares the plan. Financial manager is also going to prepare the plan. So why the plan is to be prepared? What are the uses of preparing a plan by the managers in the organization? So we will going to discuss about all those importance of planning in this class. There are mainly 6 benefits that we are going to get by the function of planning. The first importance is planning provides direction. So here direction is nothing but showing the way, guiding for deciding which action is to be taken. Say for example, in an organization, production manager prepared a plan to manufacture 10,000 units. For achieve this objective, the purchase manager is going to prepare from where the raw materials is to be purchased and in which quantity the raw materials are to be acquired to realize the objective, and marketing manager is going to prepare a plan that the techniques that are available to sell all the 10,000 manufactured goods to the public. So that is why where it will going to shows an way of achieving organizational objective, and where it will going to guide for deciding which action is to be taken place. That is why where the planning is going to provide the direction that how to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. Say for example, your plan is to score 100 out of 100. So to achieve this objective, so we are going to direct that how to learn and how to present answers for a question, and how to prepare, how to utilize the time, and how to read complete notes regarding about entire syllabus. Like that the planning is going to provide complete direction to the managers that how to achieve organizational goals and objectives. This is about the first benefit of planning. Then second is planning reduces risk of uncertainty. So here the future is filled with various kinds of uncertainties, where we cannot able to predict exactly what is going to happen in future. So that is why future is uncertain. So where the planning shows the ways to deal with the uncertainties, even though we are going to assume, we are going to imagine the problems which may occur in future period of time. Based on that, we are going to prepare certain solutions, certain remedies to overcome from the future uncertainties. That is why where the second is planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. So that is why where it shows the ways to deal with uncertainties. Uncertainties is nothing but unexpected events. In future, we cannot able to predict exactly what is going to happen, what kind of the problems that we are going to face. As much of our imagination and knowledge we are predicting, based on that we are preparing certain remedies to overcome the future obstacles. That is why planning reduces the risk of uncertainties. Then third comes, that is planning promotes innovative ideas. So promotes is nothing but encourages. Innovative is nothing but creative. Planning encourages creative ideas, where the initial step of planning, where the planning is the first function, so the new ideas can be implemented from the starting point only. So where the planning is the primary function, so based on our creative knowledge, our creative abilities, we are going to implement the new ideas from the starting stage of the enterprise. That is why where the planning is going to encourage the innovative ideas with the minds of managers in the organization. So that is why where it will going to promote innovative ideas, because planning is the first function of management. Hence the new ideas can be implemented from the starting stage only. So that is why it will going to encourage the new ideas. Then fourth is planning minimizes overlapping and wasteful activities, where planning is going to reduce overlapping. So that is doing the work same by two or other members. Say for example duplication of efforts. The one work is to be performed by only one individual. So like that it will going to make ensure in the organization. So that is why planning minimizes the overlapping and wasteful activities. So that is why where the planning there will be a clarity in actions that are to be performed by each and every employees. Say for example there is an clarity. Production manager clarifies about he need to manufacture 10,000 units, where the purchase manager he is having a clarity that in which quantity raw material is to be purchased, and the marketing manager is going to clarify the methods and the techniques that are to be used in selling 10,000 units. That is why it will going to describe who is going to perform which kind of activities. That is why where there will be an clarity in actions, that is why it avoids duplication of efforts and it ensures about systematic flow of work in the enterprise. That is why where it minimizes overlapping and wasteful activities. Then fifth comes, that is planning facilitates decision making. So already in previous class while explaining features of planning, I noted that decision making means choosing one best method which is available to achieve the objectives. Like that, planning facilitates decision making, where it help in evaluating and selecting the best way of achieving the target. Say for example, our plan is to manufacture 10,000 units. At that time, all the manufactured product are to be sold in a market. At that time, the marketing manager is going to decide whether he is going to give the discount, whether he will going to give offers, whether he will going to organize lucky draw system to increase the sales. Among all these three ways, which are best of the way, he will going to select the one best way in selling 10,000 units. That is why where planning facilitates in decision making. So where it evaluates and select one best way of achieving the target. Then last comes, that is, planning establishes standard for controlling. So where planning and controlling are called two phases of the management. Where there is a plan, there should be an controlling. So to perform the function of controlling, we require planning function. So where the plan is going to set the target for evaluating the performance of entire organization as well as individuals in the enterprise. Say for example, our aim is to produce 10,000 units in 1 month. So after immediately completion of the month, we are comparing the actual performance with the standard performance, and we are identifying that whether we achieved the target or not. So based on that, we are going to measure the entire organizational performance. That is why where it will going to set the standard for evaluating the entire organizational performance. Based on planning only, we can able to control entire activities of the organization. So that is why where the planning establishes standards for controlling. So here standard is nothing but a target set. So where it set the target for evaluating the performance. After immediately completion of the specific period of time, we are comparing the present performance with the budgeted standards. According to that, we are evaluating the performance of the employees. This is all the major 6 benefits that we are going to get with the help of planning function. So this is about the importance of planning.